Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet coming back. Did I just call myself Hairymuppet? It's Hairymuppet. Coming back into some Factory Town gameplay. So, I've been expanding quite a bit. I've got these three all up and running. I've gone through quite a bit of this actually. You can see they're all stuck on the same thing right now, which is these bloody Omni pipes. I haven't got around to doing Omni pipes yet. They will be down here somewhere, but the Omni pipes are the stupid ones that require Omni stones. So yeah, haven't got into them yet. I've been doing a couple of other things. I haven't really done anything in here. I've optimized this a bit, put some belts down to try and increase this, because this was slowing down quite badly. This, what's going on here? Iron. Okay, what is your problem? Let's go fix this real quick. How did that stop mining iron ore? It must have been only mining above ground. Okay. Let's 6 on this. Okay, that's much better. That should go forever now because it's actually underneath some stuff. I haven't really optimized this, and I will be building another setup for this, reinforced planks at some point, and another setup for the pickaxes, because I'll need to, because, you know, they go, both of these items will go in the market, so in much better setups for these, and I'll probably use those for actual storage, inventory storage as well. But for now, this is very important stuff because the pickaxes are 100% necessary for mining setups, for doing really good mining setups. And I'll show you what I mean, because my god, a couple of these had the gold crowns, and oh, that almost killed me, setting that up, because gold is a massive pain in the ass. Is that, no, these are the books, but yeah, here we go, gold crowns. I also got magic robes. I can't remember if I showed them last time, but I have a feeling I might not have. So let's go across here. I think last time I showed you guys this. So this is my beautiful, fantastic... Yeah, magic robe was the first one. So, okay, so I did some stuff on top of that. I did the magic shirt afterwards, I think. So this is still the same, double farms. This was a little bit more constrained, I think. Yeah, magic shirts. Actually, before we go into look at that, let me just see if I've supplied it. Man, the map is getting so big right now. It's getting so massive. Go into the barn is still empty. All right, that's awesome. Okay, it's just, this is as fast as I can scroll across. I mean, I can do this. Whoa. Okay, I don't want to do that. That's a lot. That's holding the left mouse button, but that's not moving the cursor. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, so these are my two new setups. So around here we've got enchanted shirts, which is just leather and a shirt. So the shirt is easy. The shirt is just boom. This is easily backing up. And in fact, I think the thing that's actually backing up right now is the power. But you see, look at it. Look at that. It's got... That's not a negative. That's decent amount of power in there. The problem is the enchanter is running so fast that... where is it? Over here. So that this connector doesn't have enough time. Like, it takes a certain amount of time for that connector to actually process it. And that's not fast enough. And now, of course, maybe it's a moot point because this whole setup is backed up, but my god. How are we doing on magic robes anyway? They're 100 out of 100. Okay. 99 out of 100, whatever. We'll optimize them later. These are just worth purple. I don't really care about purple. Purple is nearly the highest, but I got an amazing amount of purple because all of the high-end goods that the bloody Omni Temple requires are mainly purple coin goods, so I create a crap load of them. So anyway, so going back here, nothing really special. Feeding the fertilizer back into the farm. 4 belts coming out, 3 belts out of the grain mill into here. Pumped these up. I've pushed this up again to 240%. with took 1,000 stars to do that. There's another, next level is 280, but that requires 1,400 stars. And every single the Omni Temple I've got requires pipes, Omni pipes. So that's gonna be my next thing. And I might have to, because it requires Omni stones, I might have to remove that entire Omni stone setup south of the rail to where all the other stuff is. Maybe, I don't know. So anyway, here is the golden crowns, and this setup was crazy. Look at all this gold ore coming out. So I'll just show you. Look at that. Look at that. I got this much iron, which is not. Is it more than I would normally have? But it seems to be handling itself, mainly because gold is a slowdown. But look at all this gold. Each one of these depleted nodes that I put down took 5 pickaxes. So I totally destroyed my pickaxe store. So that's why I had to go back and I had to optimize it, had to optimize the reinforced wood, just so I can get this down. So these are, I tried it with one mine, but one mine just, if you get to the point where you got to spend, I actually spent 500 and it still wasn't enough. And I was like, should I spend 1,000 or should I just build another one? And I just said, screw it, I built another one. And I built 2 of these. I originally had 1, but it wasn't enough. I mean, these are worth 8 fuel each, and I still needed bloody 2 of these fire shrines because they're not that fast. And they do all right, 1.0 seconds, but they're not super fast. Maybe I should get some infinite research for that. But yeah, definitely everything I'm doing right now that requires fuel, I'm going to use the fire shrines because they require no people. 0 people to get this fuel, and they're very efficient as well, but mainly because they require no people. I could put down an infinite coal mine, which could do the job, but that would require 1 person. So 0 people, absolutely beautiful. So again, this setup was one over the minimum amount. The minimum amount is technically 5. I had to go to 6 because of this gold mine, but 6 is still pretty low, especially for the gold crowns, which are a serious. This was actually really high before. This was actually up to like 100. I think I increased the reduced the timer to get some more out there, and now it's crashing a bit. I'm not sure what to do about this though, because the problem with the gold ore, these guys, I could up these guys a bit. I'm a little bit worried, but see, there's, I'd say about 2/3 to 3/4 of these are depleted at the moment. And it's good. I could go and I could expand the gold field, but it's really killing me. I think what I'll do is I'll upgrade the more. So this is now that, and this is now that. It doesn't really seem to have improved that too much. I assume it improved it a bit, but I'm really not sure. See, all that did was it added, it was plus 960, now it's plus 1200%. So it's not doubling it every time, so the improvements you get are not as great over time. Now what I could do easily is I could just put down another mine, and that would probably help a lot more, but yeah. For now, I'll just leave it, I guess. I mean, that's still pretty good, but my god, gold is a pain in the ass. Really is. Look at this. To make one bar takes 4 gold ore, and the gold ore takes 10 seconds. And a blue coin, which my blue coins are going downhill because of this setup. This only takes 4 seconds, and it takes 2 and 4 seconds, whereas this takes 4 and 8 seconds. So gold ingots, massive pain in the ass. Fortunately, oh, there actually is for 3 things. I could have sworn it was only 2 things before. I think they've moved it to 3 things. Well, these only require 1 gold ingot each instead of 2, so these setups will be a lot easier. But my god. So we're over the worst of the gold ingots anyway. The crown is definitely the worst of them. And since I've improved the speed, almost 100. This one's, I'm going to have to revisit this one, I guess. Maybe with, you know what, we can, if we sell these, then we get the Omni Stones back. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade both of them. And then We're going to see. It's a bit faster, but you get up to a certain speed, and it just doesn't help anymore. It just doesn't. I think what I'm going to have to do is, so I delete these. My Omni Stones just went up, boom, by a crap load. That actually only went up to 3.2. Did I lose most of those Omni Stones? I think it fills up the base. And if the base is full, then you're kind of screwed. Yeah, see, this went up to 2k. It should have gone up to like 2.8k. Oh, that means I probably threw those Omni Stones away. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I gotta be aware of that, I suppose. I am automatically emptying these back out into the barns so that it kind of sorts itself out. But I suppose if I build something, then they're gonna get reused. So let's do something here. So we've got, oh, so we've got the things. Let's put it up to 4 mines and have one of these for each one. Okay. Okay. So there we go. So that'll be four gold ore mines. Now there is some weird stuff going on. So these actually become deactivated for some stupid reason. I don't know why. So what you do is you put a mine shaft down here, and that activates them again. And when you put down a new amount, a new ore deposit anywhere, you have to do that because otherwise they just stay in the blanked out state. Like these ones, you can see they're not actually being activated. They're not being grown. These ones are because this mine is activated. So all you have to do, and you can see how they sort of light up a bit. And then of course we can get rid of those mine shafts because they're no longer needed, but you can see these are all growing. They're either growing or they're fully grown. So now, so we had about 6,000% before, I think. Just over 5,000, and it was. So I'm going to put these up 3 times, which is not a lot of Omni Stones. It's about just over 100 each. Now it's almost filling the belt up. We could put another load in each, which would still do a healthy amount. But let's have a look at this. Okay, so you need to be upgraded. We want to see this ore go down to 0. Excellent. So that ore's gone down to 0, and the output's not backing up. So this is excellent. Now gold is still the problem here, but what we've done is the fact that we had to upgrade this forge means that we've definitely upgraded the total rate. And all I really want is, this is 20 seconds, so I want 20 per second, which we'll have to see. So we're getting that because by the time the next cast goes through, we're going to have more than 20. Now, this might become a problem if you have to change this to 15 later on, which we might have to, because this is not looking very good. But then again, we just had a delay where we shut everything down. So that may be why that one's gone down to 66 out of 100, because a couple of carts came through and they were just like empty or something, had no gold crowns at all. So anyway, this is good. You guys do not need to be there. Okay, so what we've done is, well, we accidentally threw away about 500-600 Omni Stones, which is very stupid, but we did improve the overall speed. So yeah, when you get up to the limits where you're getting like 1,000 Omni Stones or 2,000 Omni Stones to upgrade a building, at that point you just got to be like, nah, not going to do it. Just increase your buildings. Now I still don't think we're filling up these, so we could do another upgrade each, which would improve it. It's possible. We'd need to upgrade this building and this building. Oh, you're out of iron. Yeah, I was a bit worried about this one. This setup right here. I was planning to fix it up a bit, but I didn't really have the pickaxes for it before. I've been very, very low on pickaxes. So we're going to do that now. And these guys only require one pickaxe. A fair amount of blue coins, but only one pickaxe. Okay. So that should take care of that problem. And I love how it turns the ground grey underneath it as well. Although you can put grass on top of it to kind of hide it. So, okay. So these guys are starting to grow. This will go on and off as these deposits sort of pop up and then instantly get destroyed. But as soon as the rest of these pop up, these new ones, which will take a little while, but that should be more than enough. I'm actually more concerned about this, because we've got 4 mines now. They're going at a fairly decent speed. They're backing up now, but long term, this field might not be big enough. Even though it's massive, these guys take ages to come back. And, I mean, look, once you place it down, it's free. Now, an earth shrine with above ground would work as well. Would definitely work. But I just don't know. I like this way. It's under the ground. I don't have to worry about transferring earth gems around. What's going on here? Are you running out? Are you using up energy too fast? Still looks pretty healthy. Not as healthy as it previously did, but yeah, look at all of these struggling. They're struggling quite a bit. Okay, I might want to get another caravan coming over with some air gems. You can see this beautiful highway that I've built jumps over all of these, so that is fantastic. What do we got for air gems? We're pretty good. Caravan. Let's... I see, when you put it on the highway, it can go a long way along the highway. I think there's just a problem with the route distance when you're not going on a highway. When you're going on a road, it seems like you can go any distance at all. But if it's off-road, then it'll go a certain distance, then it'll say, nah, not going any further. I was going to check something over here, wasn't I? I can't remember anymore. By the time I get back to the thing, I'll remember it. The crowns. What was I going to do? I don't know anymore. Anyway, here we are. Back over at the crowns. Yeah, blue coins are a problem. These yellow coins have sort of rallied a bit. Mainly because crowns are worth 60 each. So, yeah, that's definitely worth a bit. But blue coins, they're going downhill. They're not going downhill very fast, but they are going downhill. So I think what I need to do is I need to get... I think what the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rip out these, and I could probably fit 4 stations in the space that I need. So like squeeze another station in here, squeeze another station in here, and then I'll do all the books cut down, heavily cut down on the space, but still obviously the same amount of books, or maybe even more books going through. And then I can do blue and red books as well, which I kind of got a little set up for the Omni temples, but nothing else. So, okay, so you... I could put it in the mana transmitter, but that tends to get filled up. So what I actually like to do... I did... One point I managed to get it to drop off on the conveyor belt and actually do all of them. So it just kept dropping off until it was finished, but that's a bit hard. So what I usually do is I just drop off 4 there. Actually, screw this. This is just annoying. There we go. Now it's starting to back up a bit. What's going wrong? Why are you backing up? Iron. Iron is going alright. Out of fuel. Ah, because this is a splitter, I guess. This really shouldn't be a splitter. What does it need to do? It needs to go here, and then we need to have a pusher. So this will always prefer to fill this one up, and if this one's full, then it'll go over to here. That keeps all of them good. Okay. 17 there. Caravan can go away. All right, hopefully that'll slowly feed out, and the whole system will hopefully speed up again. I believe 2 of these are still fine, but yeah, you just need to sort of keep them up to date, because, okay, I think we're really running on gas right now. We got gold coming out at a pretty decent rate. Nothing's backing up. Oh, that's not good. We are very, very close to losing this, to losing all of those. We need more. We need to massively expand this setup. Okay. Massively, massively, massively expand this setup. I'm not going to massively expand it. I'll just do it a little bit more, and hopefully that'll be enough. But they're still spitting out. Maybe it's just a bad point. Maybe a lot of these are at like 90% or something, and they're going to recover. But I don't know. I don't like it when it's this close. Okay. So these this is taking up a huge amount of pickaxes. The purple coins I'm not so concerned with, but hopefully that's enough. Hopefully it'll rally. I mean, right now we're back in a very favorable position as to... So the crowns about have... the mine carts are doing a pretty good job. I got about 20 seconds. I could improve it, but I'll leave the... Yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it for now. If I improve it anymore, then we're going to run out of blue coins even faster, so... It's not quite running out. It's just on the very edge of running out. This one is beautiful. That one's never going to run out now. Never, ever, ever going to run out. So this is full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Once again, it's just the gold that's holding us back. This is really taking a long time to drain, but that's fine. The red crystals here, I mean, as long as you got stuff on the belt, that means you got 20 in here, and that's fine. We're also going to make sure that we don't overpopulate the number of gems in here, because you do not want this belt to back up, because that means that this backs up, which means this backs up, which means you're not actually getting any energy through. So if we have a look, yeah, we're getting close to the point where we're actually backing up the entire system. So I'm going to go ahead and delete all those. Yeah. Oh, no, gold is dead. I thought this was backed up for some other reason, but no, it's hard to tell under these, but this belt is definitely empty. So that's okay. No, it's definitely the gold. The gold was dead. It completely died. And it looks like it's going to completely keep dying. But hopefully, when these grow... How many pickaxes have we got? Let's build a bunch more. Just to be on the safe side. I don't think distance matters when it comes to pushing these shafts out, but... Oh, what did I do? Okay, so we still got over 1,000 pickaxes. They're not going to last very long. Okay, we just used up like 800 pickaxes. Just boom, they just disappeared. Oh my god, this is the biggest gold setup we're ever going to need in this game. The other ones can be half this size, and they'll still be fine. In fact, this, we may have over created it, but whatever. Whatever, it doesn't cost anything, just time. So that's all, that's fine. Okay, so these guys are all running pretty much full speed. It is hard to tell, that's 5 tiles, but they only see 3, so it's not full. But I'm not going to improve these mines, because I just actually put in more stuff to get them back on track, so yeah. I have a feeling this will recover, though, in a big way. I mean, this recovered in a big way. I have a feeling this will recover in a big way. It looks like it's on the edge of recovering already, but not quite. Once the new bits we put in come back, I feel like we'll have enough. I feel like we'll be fine. So, future plans. I mean, all of these are really good. Like, this is fully backed up. This is actually fully backed up. I thought this was dead before. I don't know. I could have sworn that was dead before, but it seems to have recovered. Yeah, so I need to fix these books, get the blue books going. Is probably a really good thing to do. get our blue coins coming back again, because yeah, we definitely need some more blue goods. We could also do these. These 4 will be extremely easy to get on the system. They're very, very simple. There's like 2 buildings. That's it. You need a mine and an elemental factory. And I think you need some fuel, but the fuel is just is free at this point. So I've actually got them down here. Yeah. Oh, they don't even need fuel. They just need power. So that's easy. We could, make that very easy. We could even make some sort of combo station for all 4 of these. I don't know if I'd go that far. Maybe just put 4 lines. Just go down here and just 4 lines or something like that. Now we still will need another setup down here for the Omni Stones, but I'm definitely going to move the entire Omni Stone to here somewhere. And then for the Omni Pipes, I'm probably going to have it like maybe Omni Pipes built right over here, and then I'll take stuff off the carts. So if there's anything that it needs to build the Omni Pipes, like Omni Stones and magic rails and whatever other stupid things it needs to build the Omni Pipes, I'll just pull them off these carts, just to simplify the system. Because, yeah, look at this. Needs mana pipes, magic conveyor belts, elixirs, all 3 things that we already have on this rail network. And Omni Stones will be a 4th. Although elixirs will get moved. Elixirs are a main item that will be needed in a store, so that'll probably be moved later on. But maybe we'll leave a copy here for the purposes of making Omni Pipes. I guess we have to. I guess we have to leave the elixir set up here. But it definitely needs to go in a store as well. So other things though, like warm coats, fire rings, they'll go because they're needed in a store. A market store. I'm not sure what else will go here. These will go because they're needed in a store. These ones can stay. The conveyor belts can stay. The polished stone can stay. I don't think we ever give it to anybody in its raw form, although I may be wrong. No, I'm not wrong. It's mana bricks, which I already mentioned. I could have sworn polished stone was in here, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I'm wrong. All right, so polished stone is fine. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I do want to save up eventually to get 1400 stars, so we could go for the next Omni upgrade. I'm going to do this one until the end of time, because that'll upgrade every single building that I've already got with that upgrade, and it's so easy to put that upgrade down on something. It really, really is. But this process, I'd love to tweak it a bit more. I mean, like the earth stones, elemental finery is just waiting on the mines now, and these, so we need better setups for these mines, like big setups. So maybe don't have a lot of room up here, but we got a decent amount of room right here, so maybe do a bigger setup with a lot of these things, and then better setups for the mana shards as well, because we need so many mana shards. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. This one's breaking on the mana shards and on the it's absolutely crazy. But all things that we can do about, and this has still produced thousands and thousands of Omni Stones for us in the past. I can't believe I think I threw away like 600-700 Omni Stones by deleting those mines, because if there's more than 2,000, it just doesn't go back in the base. It just doesn't fit, it gets chucked away. So that really sucks. But anyway, we're going to, I guess we're going to finish this video off. I need to go and have some dinner and watch the rest of the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring, because that's a long ass movie. I watch like an hour and then I go do some computer, and then I watch another hour and then I go do some computer. I can't watch the whole thing straight away, but yeah, I think. So next step is going to be fix blue coins before they crash. Gold has been crashing for a while, but since we got the crowns, I think it's stabilized somewhat. What are you guys doing? Ointments. How are we doing on ointments? I haven't looked at this in ages. Salves, 100 out of 100. Not fully green, but pretty close. So we could make this a little bit faster. 18. Let's put it down to 18. Get a little bit more goods shipped. Not going to be enough to save blue coins, but might be a little bit easier. So blue books, I guess we'll be aiming for. And is there anything else I can just sort of smash out? Maybe these 4. I'll create these 4. Maybe elixirs. That's nice. That's a good idea. Have a proper setup for elixirs on the rail line. Send them in. Because I don't think elixirs are too hard. Well, as I mentioned that, all of this is for elixirs. So that's pretty heavy. So we got antidotes and health potions. Really, antidotes and health potions are needed for an elixir? Okay, and I think, yeah, health potions and antidotes are both on here as well. And you just mix them together for an elixir. This game really wants me to have one station for multiple items. I swear to God it does. Maybe that's what we'll do. We can have a logic system that sort of makes sure the barns are sort of equally, so it doesn't like fill up the health potions barn and then the elixir barn is empty or something like that. Figure out some sort of logic. But yeah, all 3 of these, we could do it, you know? We could do it. And if we over-engineer it enough, then it will be able to support all 3 of those goods going into the store. Something like that. As I said, we still need this set up because omnipipes, which for some retarded reason use elixirs. Don't ask me why. Whoever created this recipe is just evil. But yeah, look at all these different buildings, and I don't think any of them are duplicated. Like fishery, fish oil, sugar, ointment, which is remedy. Okay, so I got 2 different places doing remedies. And this can go away because I'm pretty sure that's just fuel. And then we've got 2 different places for herbs. But yeah, so what do we have? 6, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so maybe 10 buildings. 10 buildings to get 3 goods done. 3 goods done. That's efficient. That's efficient as hell. And if we did that, then I would be completely happy with doing something like, 2 farms, like double farms or something like that. But that's if that produces all 3 of these, that's going to blow our blue coins out of the water. It's going to kill our red coins a bit because all of these use red coins. But our red coins are so healthy, it's not even funny. I mean, I don't know why they're so healthy. I don't think we're spending a ton of them. I mean, I don't actually know why they're so healthy. We haven't really done anything on the red goods. The red goods have just been sitting there like normal. I mean, obviously the cloaks are doing okay, but we haven't really been doing a lot of red coin goods. At least I don't think so. So we still got the 6, and then we got the 3, then we got salves, then we got books, and a couple of other purple things, and bloody. And we got no other red goods. I don't know why. I think we've been producing a ton of purple goods, which drains all our blue, but we haven't been producing any blue goods, which drain our red coins. So that's why. So what's probably going to happen is we're going to produce all those elixirs and blah over here, probably somewhere. And then that's going to kill our red coin economy, but which is fine because I really want to do reinforced lumber and iron. So a replacement for this setup, a replacement for this setup. Those will probably be a shared station as well, doing both of these. I can do something like I'm doing here. So we always keep enough for 3 mine carts or something like 60 or something like that. And then the rest we send off to the workshop for the pickaxe. And yeah, that will be beautiful. That will be absolutely beautiful. So anyway, I think we are done here. So we've got a plan. The plan is elixirs, antidotes, and health potions, those 3. Do them straight away, get the blue coins back on track. Yellow coins I'm kind of worrying about, but at the same time I'm not. They're sort of recovering since we got the crowns, so I'm okay with that. So we got to do the blue coins, and they're going down fast, so I'm actually going to pause the game, because otherwise they'll just slip away to 0 while I'm just sitting here yammering. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to move this across and get omnipipes made. And depending on how hard red coins crash after we make the elixirs, we're going to move this setup of pickaxes across to up here and make it a proper setup. So that's our 3-stage plan. And we might do some rich foods as well at some point, because I would love to just... Gold has been very all over the place, the gold coins. I would just like to cement it. Absolutely lock it in place and just send it into the stratosphere. Absolutely. Like purple coins are currently going into the stratosphere. They're not slowing down, which is great because we use a ton of them for prospecting. Look at all this. Prospect gold ore, 100. I've probably spent like 100,000 on that bloody setup over there, but my God, is it worth it for all of those crowns? But the good thing is, we've been doing extremely efficient setups everywhere we go. So this is 7 people, and it produces gold crowns, and it produces enough gold crowns. I don't see anything else that we really need to do to make this setup better. Anything we could do, I mean, other than upgrade these again, more Omni Stones, and then extend the gold field. Look at this. Okay, let's turn around and then look at it. But that has recovered. My God, that has recovered. So yeah. You know what? We are going to upgrade these a little bit. Boom. Just the 200, not the 500, because it's diminishing returns and it costs more and more and more. So there we go. See, I was seeing 3 gold on the belt. Now I'm seeing 4 gold. Okay, that's good. Let's have a very quick look at this. Is it gaining? I thought I saw a 5 in there before. It does go up and down. It does do weird things. Like right now it's bottomed out. There. No, look at that. Look at that's spewing. That's absolutely spewing. It's spewing because I'm running out of fuel. Okay. Really? You want me to put down another fire shrine? Is that really what you're asking me? Oh God, I guess we have to do it. I guess we have to do it. Okay. We're gonna let's get some more fire crystals, just to sort of because I know we're gonna need them. I know we're gonna need them. So you get those. And then, yeah, see, paths, it starts to fail when you go too far away from the path. But as long as you're on a path, it'll go almost to the ends of the earth by the looks of it. Okay, so in pipes, okay, so we need... Now, you could have a splitter here. It's not necessary, really, though, because these guys will just keep going until they find an empty spot. If you set it up like this, they'll just keep going until they fill it up. Okay. So you are good now. You're good? You look pretty good. We still got 4 coming out. How's your output? It's not getting stuck. This one is going faster. I don't think we have to worry about these. They are definitely... All we have to do is actually look at the... Actually, I'm going to get rid of this last splitter, and I'll put it in like that. And all we have to do is look at this, and if this belt is stuck, then we know that the setup is in problems. Then we know that it's got too much stuff in it. As long as this belt is completely free, then we know that the system is flowing beautifully. We want a lot of stuff on this belt. We want 0 in this particular spot. That's how we know the system is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead on a limb and say that we have not broken this system, even though a lot of them are depleted. I'm going to say we're still good. Yeah, a lot of these depleted ones are pretty close to being back up. We can see this system is starting to look a little bit dicey though, so let's go ahead. I don't want to overdo it, so we're going to wait until the back's up on the barn, and then we'll see. We'll see. Okay, you can go away. Yeah. Still got 10 more. How are these guys doing? A lot of them are full. Alright, we're going to delete that. That's enough. That's enough. That's definitely enough. We got 2 or 3 up the back that don't have any inputs. So once those guys fill up, then we're getting dangerously close to getting a fully backed up system. But for now, we're doing okay. So we got our heat back again. Iron is not backed up. Okay, we're still going through there. Gold is still the problem though. Although I can see that iron is dropping a little bit. Iron is starting to look like it's becoming a problem. No, it's back up to 20. It went down to 18, but now it's back up to 20. Okay. This is still, yeah, full speed. We could upgrade this as well. It's not slowing down though. But I don't like to see the inputs at full. If I can help it. If the inputs are full, let's upgrade that again. Okay, now the output is definitely filling up. Okay. So we need to get... And this is going to be a corresponding upgrade needed over here as well. Because they both needed the same amount. So if we're now doing more than 4 a second, we need it over here as well. Which means this is 2. So it means we need to get a third one of these. How are you doing? Let's give you another one. I assume you have enough ore for that. Okay. So hopefully that corresponding upgrade means that its gold is not going to come in faster than the iron. Hopefully we've pushed the iron up to stay with the gold. And here we go. Crystals. Crystals are a problem. Oh, okay. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, this is not good. I could just push this out, or I could actually upgrade all of these. Yeah, 10 Omni Stones per one. That's good. I don't think more gems would help this. In fact, the system is actually backing up. If we have a look at the mana pipes. Mana pipes. Oh, it's not backing up anymore. I think since we upgraded those recharges, it's gone good. But as soon as you see something here, that means this entire belt is backed up, which means probably the output of this is backed up. Now... This is starting to get good again. It's starting to get up there. Okay. And this is... Okay, this is massive. This is massive. How is our crown input? 99 out of 100. That's pretty close. I'm going to put this down to 18. Don't think we need another minecart there, so that should be fine. I think this one's at 18 as well. So yeah, hopefully that should be enough to give us 100% right now, but I think we have definitely over-engineered the crap out of this system. So yeah, it should be fine. Let's take a double check here. Yep, this is still, looks like it's pretty good. Looks like upgrading those recharges was a good idea. Infinite research, but it only increases it by 25%, which is probably the bad type of 25%. Goes from 100 to 125. That's just stupid. So yeah, a little bit of Omnistone. Look at this. That's absolutely throwing them out there. I guess we don't need it for this one because it's not using them as fast. But I wonder if we can put another connector in here and have them used up twice as fast. Because this is... It's full. It is full. Okay. I'm going to do it anyway. I want to see what happens. Build, because I have a feeling that it would accept multiple connections. Okay. Looks like it. Yeah, that's, I don't know if that's any better, but it looks a lot better. If you have a look at these are probably, yeah, they're stalling up a bit now. So instead of one connection going extremely fast, we've got 2 connections that are kind of slow. Just like these ones, except these ones are even slower because this thing runs at 1 second. This is the sort of thing that we actually would upgrade in the infinite research because there doesn't seem to be any other way to make it faster. Although 3 of them is definitely enough for this setup. Beautiful here. Beautiful here. Obviously, gold is always going to be the problem. If we somehow made gold not the problem, then it's extremely easy to fix the other sections, and it's very hard to fix gold. Still looking very scarce here. Still looking very not good. Okay, all right. We'll extend this again. We got almost 100 pickaxes. So I'm just going to extend it once. Because I don't think we could do any more than that. I don't think we could afford to do that any more than that. 7, 6, 500. They're not... These ones aren't recharging. Is it too far away? It looks like it. It looks like that's too far away. Wow, okay. Well, I don't want to delete these because that's... I guess we have to. Okay. That's not good. Okay, I don't want to mess around with doing on the edge here or down here or across here or something like that. Let's actually, no, we can do that. We can just do it like this. That should definitely be in range. Of course, we've thrown away a bunch of our pickaxes. I'm not sure if you get the pickaxes back when you delete ore. You get them back when you delete the mine shafts, but not when you delete the ore, I think. So anyway, we can push that forward the other way, and those are definitely in range. So there is a range on the mine shafts. Absolutely. And the weird thing is, this one all the way out here is fine, but just a little bit here, I don't know. It's weird, like right here it wasn't working, but all the way out here it isn't. So it's not distance based. Are these ones are going fine. I just do not know. But anyway, hopefully that'll keep this guy in the positive. There's still a decent amount of depleted there, of active, so hopefully it doesn't crash. And even if it did crash, I mean, look at this. Look at this. We are very, very good. And the Minecrafts are beautifully timed, so we're fine. Crown is now 100 out of 100, and our gold is actually over 500k, and our blue is below 70k. All right, I'm gonna stop the game right here, and I'm gonna get right onto the elixirs probably tomorrow morning when I start playing again. But my God, we are crashing blue, and blue is used for a lot of different purple goods, so it probably wouldn't be too much of a pain in the ass if we destroyed it. But it would be all of our gold crowns would go away, and then our gold coins would probably start crashing, and then blah 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 blah. So anyway, we're gonna fix that in the next episode. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys later.